This is Verified Idiot, and Verified Idiot wants to build a Confessor from scratch, but it's not going to be easy. Alright, so hello and welcome back to episode 3 of the Corvette to Confessor Bootstrap Challenge. And I would actually like to start this episode by buying the blueprint for the guns I want to use on the Executioner. Right here from NPCs, 150,000 S. And I'm choosing to buy it now because the hope is that I can build 2 of these and use them on the Corvette. I want to use beam lasers over pulse lasers because they have a larger range, and for some reason, at least on the small guns, actually have a little bit more DPS on each crystal. With the exception of Conflag, of course, but that's out of reach as a Tech 2 crystal. This will be a semi-difficult gun to make, though, because it requires 4 Zydrine per gun. But I have some ideas. I might not be able to build it right away. The other thing is, since I'm already planning on getting Zydrine in some way, shape, or form, why is that 12 jumps away? This is... okay. Well, I guess I'm going 12 jumps away from multi-frequency, unless... I'm gonna do a quick thing. Alright, so this is a website I'm going to be using throughout the challenge fairly repeatedly, because I can use it to find blueprints that might not be available in my specific region, so wouldn't show on the in-game market browser. Right here, there's a little checkbox for NPC orders only, and I've got that checked, so I only see NPC orders. And I can search for a blueprint, see how much it costs, and which stations it's in. And more useful for the in-game search, what corp sells it, or corpse. In this case, it looks like Amar Navy Assembly. There's plants and just Amar Navy. Alright, so back in game, since I know the Amar Navy sells it, I'm just going to search Amar Navy and look under stations. Right here, Zeba, 3 jumps away. That might be the closest. Alright, so just with a quick little search out of game, I found myself a much closer station. Alright, I am here in Bezeba, or Beziba, however you want to pronounce it, and right here, 1 multi-frequency S blueprint. 40k. Alright, next up on the blueprint list is a must-have for any capsuleer. The Amar Shuttle. 50k. This will make picking up blueprints a lot easier and a lot faster. It's also a lot safer. Now I'm going to take all of these back to Corzor Prime. I am back in Corzor Prime. Going to move the blueprints down here. And the very first thing I want to do is, when it loads, why is it set to 100? Build 1 Amar Shuttle. Just gonna ignore that. Oh wait, I can't ignore that, right. Once again, the curse of the auto-redeem is kicking in. So I have to claim it and see how much I got after tax, so... I think this is going to be 445k, but I'm going to double check with the calculator. Yep, 445k. And I'll just donate it all to my main. And there we go, I don't have to worry about it. CACP, please remove the auto-redeem. Alright, so I have a shuttle building. And next up, I want a cap recharger for the fit as well, but I don't have enough Fisk. I have 175k, and the capper charger costs 237k. Let's go kill some rats. It looks like semi is going to be the system of choice again. I'm not clearing those. I don't know if I can take a refuge yet. Those are pretty difficult for a Corvette. Alright, big loot. Gatling Modal Laser 1. Not as good as the Dual Afocal Pulse Maser, but it's better than what I've got equipped. I will happily take that and refit that in station. And so 15 and 16 DPS. I'm up to almost 31 DPS just on lasers. Alright, so what I'm actually going to do right now is go over to that station and buy the Miner 1 blueprint off the NPCs for 92,000 ISK. This will set me back on the Capper Charger blueprint, I believe it was that I was going for. But this is important. I am in station, I am buying the blueprint. And now we're going to undock. Back in my home station, and I don't have enough minerals. Oh wait, maybe I do. I have it set to 6 runs for some reason. Alright, I just need pyrite and mexilon. Let's reprocess. That's not going to be enough, and I don't want to reprocess it here, right? This is 30% station. Gotta remember that. What does this reprocess into? Mexilon. I'll take those for the mexilon. Oh, just one should cover me on mexilon, actually. And these are pyrite. That should cover me in pyrite, too. Alright. So I'm going to take these over to the reprocessing station. 50% reprocessing. I'll take it. And now I got a new chunk of minerals. Back in Core Zor. Move the minerals over. And one mining laser. What do you mean my industry job couldn't be submitted? Oh. Hold on, can I get it to... Can I get the pop-up again? The orange pop-up? There we go. Current skills do not support the number of jobs you're trying to install. Manufacturing jobs. 1 out of 1. My current job's taking an hour 10 minutes. Oh, this is an oversight. Okay. Uh-oh. So for terrain industry, acquired 4, don't want blueprints right now. Reprocessing, no. Mass production, level 3. Okay, this takes priority. This 3 hours. Oh dear. I'm not going to be able to do what I want until, I guess, next episode. Okay, how much is mass production? 260,000 discs. Do I have enough? No. Okay, so here's the plan for today's episode, actually. I was planning on doing something funny, but it's going to have to wait until episode 4. So what I'm going to do is get the ISK for mass production, and then get more ISK for the other blueprints that I need. Now, what I want the miner 1 for is I want to mine Bistot. Because Bistot reprocesses into Zydrine. Just a single batch of 100. I'll have enough Zydrine for both my guns and some multi-frequency. However, there's a problem. Zydrine is 16M3. 16M3 per unit. And to demonstrate the problem, I'm actually going to need to leave ship and get another Corvette real quick. And while I get this Corvette, I think I can actually look it up. Nope. What's it called? What's the module called? Am I spelling civilian wrong? Yes, I am. Alright, civilian miner. Attributes. And mining amount. 6M3. So, the ore I want to mine is 16M3 unit, but the civilian miner can only pull in 6M3 at a time. What this means is it's impossible to mine Bistot with a civilian miner. And so I need 2 proper mining lasers on there. I already have a metal one that dropped, I just need the miner 1 to build. And with 2 proper mining lasers, I can then mine Bistot. The next problem is that Bistot only spawns in nullsec, which means I'd go over to the agency. Let's go all the way back to the start. And so we'd go to resource harvesting, and then Bistot doesn't spawn in nullsec belts, it spawns in ore anomalies. So ignore the belts. Tell it set the filter to nullsec, any distance, and the closest nullsec is 10 jumps away, and at least one of these anomalies has to have Bistot. Unless I'm really unlucky and Bistot spawns in a different part of space or something. So I'd go 10 jumps out, probably through low sec here. Oh, not a lot of low sec. And I'd just mine the Bistot, and every time my cargo hold fills up, dump it in the NPC stations that are going to be in Salmonier. There should be stations. Complete with a reprocessing plant. Perfect. And so once I get 100 units, I'll reprocess it, and then haul the Bistot all the way back up here. Or back up to Corazor Prime. And with that Bistot, I can make some beam lasers, which should increase my Corvette's DPS, and some multi-frequency. And this will also give me enough Zydrine to build the next beam laser and the next bit of ammo for the Executioner. I was planning on doing that today, in this episode, but due to an oversight with the training queue and the fact that I only have 1 production slot right now, and foolishly used it on a shuttle, that's going to have to be delayed to episode 4 once I have multiple manufacturing slots. This is what we call poor planning. The name Verified Idiot really is a self-fulfilling prophecy. I think in honor of my production queue oversight, I'm going to have to name the mining Corvette Smartin. Because that is what I am today. Alright, back into the combat Corvette. We're going to look for some rats to kill. So, exploration, combat anomalies. Do we risk it? Do we try a blood refuge? I think we do. I've got enough buffer I should be able to get out if things go south, thanks to that armor plate. Let's go to the first refuge. What I'm worried about with the refuge is that there are 2 sentry towers right off the bat. One of which is a turret that I can get under the guns of, but the other is a missile, and that's going to hurt. I think I'm going to put the drone out and kill all but one of the ship NPCs to lower incoming DPS, while I kill the turret and get under its guns, and then I'll kill the missile turret and then just run the site. So, I want to orbit the Tower Sentry Blood Raider at about 500 meters. Shield Hardener on. There are several frigates. And that is why I don't like the missiles. They hit really hard. Guns on it. And my shields are already gone. Alright, so the sentry turret shouldn't be able to hit me anymore. And I already need to do some tanking. Capacitor is going to be a problem here. I might need to warp in and out several times. The drone is hard at work. Armor Repper up. Alright, just stay under the turret tracking. On, lock, drone out. I wish I could lock more than 3 targets. Okay, Armor Repper again. That's not good. I bumped off a hitbox. That hurts tracking. Oh, I accidentally over-repped. I think my capacitor can recover though. Okay, I think it can do a single cycle. Capacitor's tight. Okay, drone on the sentry turret. Lock the frigate. And alright. No drone, not on that. We don't want the next wave yet. So I'm going to orbit the missile battery now. And with that, the site just got a lot easier. Guns on. Once the missile battery dies, the rest of the site should be doable, though I'm pretty sure a refuge can spawn destroyers. Which, true enough to their name, might destroy me. This thing's pretty tanky. Well, I guess to a frigate with like, well, it's 31 DPS on the turrets and 9 on the drone, so 40 DPS? I guess to a Corvette with 40 DPS, it's pretty tanky. Results may differ depending on ship. Another round of the Armor Repper. Deal with that after the site. Wish I could just ignore it, but the auto redeem sucks. Okay, next. Tracking disruption. Seeker? Seeker. Okay, Seeker gets prio. No, they all have tracking disruption. Okay. That's annoying. That is harming my range and my tracking. How did they get so far away there? Let's keep going. Prepper again. That'll be the end of this wave. How many more waves are there on a refuge? And how scary do those waves get? Two destroyers. Ooh, okay. That's terrifying. Go, nope, ignore the diviner. Go for the destroyers. Prepper active. Align out, align out. Can't take this. Recall drone. That is too much. I'd have to warp in and out so many times it's not worth it. Okay. Refuges are not doable. Simply because I get two destroyers at the same time. Wow! Okay, we're gonna dock here, repair, and then look for new anomalies. Hideaways and burrows only. I think that's enough Fisk off that bounty tick. 266k. No, wrong button. Wait, hold on. Why am I buying it from here? It's 260k on inject. No, I want to view market details. I really should get in the habit of just checking every single... Look at this, 60k cheaper. That's ridiculous. Oh man, that's almost a quarter of the price. Right there. Doing the math, it's like 23% off. NPCs are awesome. And that was mass production. Buy this. $200k. Can I not inject skill? Yes, I can. Here we go. Inject skill. Mass production. We're going to put it in. Each one of these is one additional manufacturing job. Actually, I'm going to put this after power grid management. And then there's one more. I want support skills. I'll put that there. Oh, and that unlocks advanced mass production too. So that's a lot more expensive. Alright, I think we're going to wait for server shutdown and then I will resume ratting right after. Oh! Oh ho ho! Another meta miner. Maybe the plans aren't delayed after all. Okay. I'm gonna finish looting this field, and then I'm gonna go fit both this meta and the other meta miner onto that Corvette. I am back in Corvette, and I have both my mining lasers here. And both of them mine 50 M3 per cycle. The Bistot is 16 M3, which means each laser will take in 3 units of Bistot per cycle. So I'm going to get 6 units of Bistot every time both mining lasers cycle. And I need 100 to reprocess. So about 17 total cycles. So this is probably going to take me around 18 minutes to do. With a good chance of getting ganked because it's nullsec. Let's hope. Alright, 4 anomalies. Set destination. Alright, so here we are on this again gate to lowsec. This will be the first time this character has ventured into lowsec. So let's go. Alright, well here we are. The gate into null. Let's go for it. Arcanor Bistot deposit. I am going to warp in at range and select my mining tab. There may be belt rats, in which case there's nothing I can do and I just have to move on. Who is this guy? Lowsec's gate to stain. Okay, save location. Set it to 2 days, Bistot. Warp to a nearby planet. And there's another Arcanor Bistot deposit. Perfect. Alright, start mining. So, I should fill up in just about 1 cycle, actually. I am already warping to the small. I got 2 units of Bistot. There's nothing I can do about 3 battleships. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Okay. Warp quick. Come on. Those are light missiles. Those do not impact instantly. Why does that exist? I guess we're gonna go 1 jump farther. Maybe the NPCs will let me mine the next rock for a little longer. Who's this guy? Same corp. Alright, and this guy is... Who are these guys? There's a station in here, actually. Guess Stain is NPC space. I never realized that. Okay, it's a little convenient having a station in here, but I don't know how long NPCs will let me mine. Okay. So... yeah, it's not worth doing a second cycle. Once we get the first cycle with 6, I should warp to the station, drop it off, and go back. So if it's 6 a cycle, and I already have 7, I need 93 more units. It's going to take me 16 more trips. Okay, this is going to be slow and tedious, but it's worth it. It's worth it for the Zydrine. Bistot is in the station. Okay, and there's Bistot 69 kilometers away. I'm going to do a program remove and put a bookmark on that, so that I can maybe try and kite NPCs back and forth? Probably not. It's frustrating. I got a unit. Okay, I have an idea. We're gonna warp to the small, see what's there. Hopefully not another wave of sentries. Rats are rather unfortunate. I wonder how long rats will stay there if you're not there. Okay. We're gonna go to Bistot too then. I'm just done warping to small deposits. Why CCP? It's a small deposit. Why does it need this level of protection? That's nuts. Okay, how long can I mine before the cruiser and battle cruiser get on top of me? Or do I need to go assist them over? They're somewhat far away. Can I go long enough to get 4 units? How fast do they move? Seeing 150 on the cruisers. Okay. Nope, they definitely have prop mods. They go really quick. I'm gonna start aligning out. What's the range on these? 11 kilometers, 16 kilometers. Why is that one so much longer? Okay, if I align out, then I have room to insta-warp and angular. I think I know how I'm going to do this. This is dumb. This is so incredibly dumb. Five. And this guy is back. With a cenotaph. That's the new ship, and that thing cloaks. Hold up, I'm gonna search him up while I dock. Okay, so I looked the guy up on Z-Kill, and it looks like all he does is gank people and stain. This looks like the kind of guy that'd go for me right away. Well, I guess he does some low-sec ganking too, but yeah, he's going after stuff as small as a catalyst, like right here, this catalyst, on the Salmoner Stargate. I might have trouble getting my Zydrine out. He did this with a Redeemer and an unknown ship with a web, it looks like. I checked the other one. It's also a Redeemer. I saw a cenotaph earlier. What do you kill the Vedmak with? Omen Navy and a Curse. The Curse doesn't show up in D-Scan, so he likes stuff that cloaks, it looks like. Killed this Legion. And what was he in? A Redeemer. So, looks like he might Blops onto you. Another Blops? And another, yeah, okay. It looks like his entire corp is dangerous, but this guy in particular. So I'm gonna mark him orange as an intel tool, so I know I'm in danger if he's in local. Who is this Kronos guy? Right. I don't think he's a threat. Nothing happened there. This guy's part of the same corp. Okay, so once again I'm seeing a bunch of kills in stain. Like, what did he kill this Vexor with? Kronos. He dropped a Marauder on that. Looks like he killed multiple Vexors with the Kronos, though. In a short time frame, so I guess it's a fair fight. What did he kill the Gnosis with? Killed it on a Stargate. And his ship's unknown. Of course it is. Whatever it was, it had heavy neutron blasters, so cruiser. This Heron's the most recent kill. With an Astero. That has a covert cloak. I think he's dangerous too. And that kill, 1520. Alright. So that didn't happen too long ago. Gaylock. This entire corp seems like part of a regular crew. Okay. And you notice how there's a bunch of them in here now? And now they're in the station? Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna cancel. I'm gonna go to social, contacts. I'm gonna remove him personally, and then I'm gonna add the corp. Because it feels like the entire corp is a giant threat. And since there's so many of them in local, I'm actually just gonna wait and see if they clear out. If he gets bored. I think he's waiting. I don't really know who these guys are, but they seem like they do a lot of murder and stain. Which is kind of annoying, because I just need my Bistop. It doesn't look like I'm gonna get it. In the event that I die, I'm gonna start looking for another system. Okay, so I have an idea. I'm gonna put 7 Bistop in my cargo hold. I'm gonna leave this 8 here. I might destroy it later. And what I'm gonna try and do is get out of Stain and make it to Quirius. I'm much more familiar with Quirius. The people there aren't quite as aggressive, at least in my experience. I just don't know if I'm actually gonna make it out of here or if this guy's gonna undock right away and kill me. So, there's only one way to find out. Here we are with a map of Quirius. This is all nullsec. We've got NPC Delve right here. This section is actually commonly referred to as fake Delve, because while it is Quirius, it's lodged in between Delve with no access to the rest of Quirius except by going through Delve. So this is Delve itself. I'm looking at A2 TAC, which is Brave space. I don't know how aggressive Brave is, but shouldn't be too bad. So I thought it was going to be IGC, but it appears IGC only owns this section of Quirius. My main is actually in Lawn, so I live over here on my main. And then this is Dracarys. Condi is just some Goon Corp. Currently there to control land seas. Alright, you guys are gonna love this because I did it dumb. My entire plan of mining Bistop relies on an NPC station. The closest NPC station is here, like 3 jumps away. Actually, no, it's not even here. It's farther. Which means it takes so much longer per mining trip. However, I know for a fact that there is a station in Aoife. Right? No? No? Are you serious? Okay, this is gonna be Cancer. 1 jump over then. Oh my. Batavefi. Batavefi is the closest NPC station. Okay, nope, I have to do it here then. Hold on, these are free ports, right? Freeport Market, no clones. I could use a Freeport, but I need something with reprocessing. Maybe the Asbel. Does the Asbel reprocess? No, it'd be an Athenor. There's an Athenor here. Reprocessing. Okay, I don't know who owns this though. Brave Empire Holdings. I guess that works for me. It's probably not the same Brave, but whatever. Actually, wait. Before I hit dock, Arzani. Structures. PushX Freeport. No. Okay, this means I'm going to be running in and out of 3 TAC-F. Unless I can find a better system. Okay, I have another stupid idea. Soct is right next to Delve. Delve is, I believe, currently Brave Space. And so if I run through Con nullsec, I could get to Soct, which is right adjacent to Delve, and has an NPC station.
One eternity later.
Alright, here we are at the NPC station. This is hopefully where I'm going to be able to reprocess some Bistot. There is a reprocessing plant. Alright, I'm going to drop my Bistot off, and then we're going to poke our heads into Delve. Alright, so your friendly reminder that while these guys do appear blue, they are not actually blue. I cannot shoot them, but they can shoot me. I'm going to leave that 7 Bistot in Soct actually as a backup. I just had a funny idea. Okay, so I'm going to skip through these 2 systems of Delve and get into NPC Delve. Because there will be NPC stations then that I can work with. So I'm going to basically drop 1 cycle of mining to have the advantage of having a station in system. And the one I'm looking at does have reprocessing. Okay, so there's the medium Arcanor Bistot deposit, the only thing in here I can actually mine. There's a purifier on D-scan from a member of fraternity. I'm gonna get a bookmark here, but I'm not gonna stay here because of that purifier. That can cloak up and then come and get me a little later with 0 recourse in my part because I won't see it coming. So we're gonna go over to 73V. So I have this as an option and I have the other system as an option. And because of that purifier, just a quick flag and a note. Flying purifier in NPC Delve. That way, I know about the extra. Uh-oh. Don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. The crow's going away. We're gonna go back to the Bistot. Okay, so 11-kilometer range. We're gonna... a Loki. Okay. Just keep an eye on the rock range. Those are blood raiders. That's... okay. I may have to pick a different rock. I don't know how much damage those are going to do right away. Battle cruisers are missing. Oh, I got too far. Just barely too far and cut my yield in half. Unfortunate. Well, sucks to suck. I should have clicked it just a tick earlier. Click it before it hits 10 kilometers. The very next thing we're going to do is make a bookmark on the undock so I have an instant dock. Next thing we're going to do, warp to the Bistot at 100. Because that Bistot is not a safe rock to warp to. I want the rock that's about as far away as I can get from those rats. Oh, they disappeared. Whatever, I should still get a second bookmark set up. So we're gonna warp, or align, and we're gonna set save location Bistot 2. Because that looks like a pretty far one. Cap speed, instant dock. Now I'm just going to watch D-scan, watch my overview, stay aligned, and of course watch the range on the Bistot rock. Okay, battleships are a significantly worse spawn to get, but they're pretty far out. The cruisers and battle cruisers were so much better. Those can be kited. And I'm not going particularly fast against those battleships. They also have a terrible lock time on me, so that was 4 units. Okay, the battleships are missing. No, they're not. I have to wait for the battleships to go away. And I guess we're gonna go to Z3V. Since that anomaly is a bust right now. I'm just gonna haul the ore back here eventually. So I have 8 Bistot. Let's go to KFIE. Quickly start the lasers. And then we'll line out. Okay, I only need 5 more Bistot, and if I check my assets, I've got 8 in ATAC E. So I'm going to go over there and pick up just 5 of it and leave 3 as a backup, in case I get ganked while trying to get there and back. And when I bring it back here, that should be good, and I should have just enough to reprocess. Just 5 Bistot, move it over to my hold, then undock, and set destination. Alright, here we are in the station with 100 Bistot. Reprocess, and there we go, 80 Zydrine. Alright, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to join Building as in-game chat, which is Corvette to Cinnaball, and don't forget to join his Discord either, link in the description. Have a great day.